you could try your best to ignore the pain and suffering around you. You know, you could sing to yourself, talk to yourself, sit in your room and just think. But eventually, what goes around does indeed come around. The energy that you are putting off into the world is going to come back to you. Okay? If you're spending your entire life negative and you feel like nothing can save you, you can't even save yourself, well, the reality of the situation is that's probably going to be true. You're probably going to have a shitty life. You're probably not going to enjoy life as much as you want to, because life should be enjoyed. Every single day that you are here, you should be trying your best to enjoy something, you know? Because even if you're feeling down, you're feeling bad, that does not mean that you're doing bad. Okay? Because things are weird. You know, life is very strange, and things are going to always come full circle, and you're never going to fully understand things. Okay? But you have to understand that sitting down, thinking and just thinking. I had somebody tell me that they want to stop thinking, that they don't know what to do because their thoughts get too loud. But I take a look at their lifestyle, the things they do, the habits they have, the things they do in their everyday lives. It all made sense. It all came a full circle. Why they didn't enjoy life so much. Why they had a whole lifetime of regret. You know, because someone who doesn't feel regret, feel all these emotions, you know, you're not weird. Okay, and you're definitely not a monster either. Okay, because we all mess up, we all make mistakes. But it's up to you if you want to change it. You know, it doesn't change until you change. Okay, and it will always come from within inside. It will always come from within you, you know, because what is the scariest place to be? Up there, alone. It's dark. You can't even escape your own mind. Okay, because the thoughts that you have creep up on you every single day, and it stops you from taking action. Stops you from being motivated. Stops you from having the plan. You kind of just think it doesn't matter. You know, you're in too deep. You're trapped. You try all these forms to escape. You watch television. You go on your phone. You distract your mind as much as you possibly can until soon you gotta upgrade. Because that's not helping. Nothing is helping. But if you want true power, like, I don't know how to explain it. The motivation comes out of nowhere. You can get it at 3 a.m. You can get 3 a.m. motivation. Or you can get motivation in the middle of the day. All it takes is for you to look and see something the right way and for you to think that right way. Just think, if something wants to change, if I want my life to be better, different, if I want to be amazing, if I want things to actually go right, I have to step up. I have to be the one to start climbing the steps. Okay, because I never needed to be anybody else. I only needed to be the best me. Okay, I always made it a competition. I just made it ways that it never had to be. Okay, because in reality, it's all going to stay the same. Nothing really changes except you. Take a look at your problems. Are you going to worry about them in 5 years, 3 years, a year from now? Just really think, really think about your problems, and are you going to experience the same amount of pain and suffering that you are right now in the next year? In that case, you probably shouldn't be worrying about it. The things you can't control, the things that are out of your hands, they put you down the most. Somebody doesn't like you. Somebody has passed away. Somebody got taken from you. Somebody broke up with you. You lost your job. You lost a good amount of money. Things are not good. But everything will be all right. Because it doesn't matter how many setbacks, how many failures, how many times you get knocked down. Okay? Because in reality, this is life. This is reality. This is as real as it gets. When you open those two eyes in the morning, those 24 hours, if you decide to waste them, they are gone for good. Time, you're never going to get time back. Time and attention are the most valuable things you could ever give on this planet. And it took me a very long time to realize that you have to put yourself ahead of everybody else. When you're on the plane and the plane is going down and the masks drop, you put on your mask first. You don't start helping other people put on their masks instantly. No, because it only takes 1 second, 1 moment for everything to get taken away from you. Because you had everything today. Everything you could ever want, but then that was only yesterday. Today, I have holes in my shoes. Things are going horrible. Things cannot get worse. You finally meet that rock bottom just to discover a more rockier bottom underneath. And that you see that it continues to move down. There is no stop. The sun is going to come up in the morning no matter what. Whether you are here or whether you're in the grave somewhere. Most people don't even get flowers until they're in the grave. Okay? Maybe for women that might not be as true. But you have to be grateful for things. Be grateful for the life that you have. You were here. You're here. For some odd reason, you beat every single odd and you won the race. But is this really where you want to be? Are you living your life because you want to or because you have to? Okay? But things are not going to get any better for you. Okay? They probably never will. But the only way things will start to improve, you will start to get better, you will start to learn life lessons, is if you apply yourself and fail. And allow yourself to feel bad. Because they're just emotions. You're just left with that anger inside of you. You're mad at the world and you don't know what to do. You don't know if you should do a copious amount of recreational drugs, if you should punch the wall, or if you should just sit in your bed for eternity and just let life play out because you're going to think you're going to put your head down and your life is going to unfold for you. No. If you want things, if you want to be able to take action, you could sit there and you could think, you can come up with the best plan possible. But in reality, all you ever had to do was start walking, start moving, start taking that first step towards what you want to do. Because if you sit there and you think you want to do it, but you never actually get around to it, you're going to reinforce the fact that you have no time. I don't have any time for that. You're not going to make time for that. Okay, because it's all about that self-reinforcement. You're going to self-reinforce everything inside of your life. If you think you can't do it, if you think there's no hope, if there's no way, then it's probably true. But if you think that you can, if you think that there is a possibility that if you keep striving and keep on going and putting all of your effort and work into something, eventually you will have something to show for it. And I'm not saying it's going to happen today or tomorrow or the next day or next week. But it all starts with a simple push, a simple roll. My first day at the gym, my first day trying something new, my first time trying something. You're always going to start at the bottom, no matter what. You're always going to start at the bottom. You're always going to go through hard times. You're always going to be tired. But you have to be able to do it for you. You have to allow it to pass. You have to take control of your own life. Okay? Because if you don't take control of your own life, people are going to point you in directions of where they think you should be going. And they're going to use you. They're going to abuse you. And they're going to take advantage of you every way possible. Because everybody is on that edge. Most people do not put themselves first. Okay? They always try to be nice and show the world that there's some kindness left, that there's a little bit of hope left. And you are the one out there doing it. You're always nice to everybody. You're always saying yes. You're always on top of things. But never once do you realize that the one person that's always there for you, yourself. The one person that will go through your entire life with you, yourself. You're always so negative. You're always so hurtful. You're always so negative about yourself and just the things you say. You know, when in reality, you're all you got. You know, when everybody that loves you decides to leave. Not decides to leave, but eventually nature always wins in its own way. And eventually it might just be you. You know, you might be alone. Might be a little bit lonely. You know, but you only ever had you anyway. It's only ever been you. You know, but it's better to have people around, you know, because when you're up here in the darkness, you don't want to be there. You don't want to be up there alone, you know, because up here gets scary. It gets dark. You know, there's lack. There's a lack of a lot of things. But if you want true motivation, you know, it's not just going to come to you. You know, watching a video, going online, looking up ways to boost yourself or get more confident. The fact that you're confident about being not confident really surprises a lot of people. Surprises me. You know, because you could be confident about the fact that you're not a confident person. You're confident about that. Okay? So if you want to go out there and be that best version of you, the only person that could do that for you is you. Okay? Things are not going to come and just get handed to you on a silver platter. You got to work for them. Okay? You got to work every single day. You got to get up and you got to try your best. You know? Because you can only do with what you're given. You're given your hand from the beginning. You try your best to make it work. You know, it doesn't matter how many times you fall. It doesn't matter how many times you fail. Eventually, you'll come out the other side. You know, and you'll always be improving. 1% better every day. 1% better. You just gotta keep on going. You know, because the motivation will come by itself if you just start taking the action. You'll get there. Enjoy your day. And stay positive, too.